So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to put the driving reins on her. We're going to get started. We've been going about 20 minutes. The problem she's having is overturning. I'm trying to get her to be able to go forward and go straight and then change directions in response to the reins. This is all pretty new to her. We've had one other session that you saw yesterday. So you'll see that she's doing this overturning part. And what I'm trying to get her to do is yield the other way. Now, I've finally got her to kind of straighten up instead of keep going around in a circle. But she's still not quite understanding what's wanted. She's taking a few steps forward. This is the first time she's done this. She's been able to go straight forward without overturning and winding up in a bit of a spin. So there she goes. Now I'm trying to show you, I'm giving you 10 minutes of this work day because I want you to see that it's not always just straight down the road. The horse does what you ask it to and understands everything you want it to do. She's trying really hard to figure out what I want her to do. And this is a great step forward for Salty because always in the past, she's been trying to figure out how she can get out of what I want her to do. Now I'm trying to get this lead line back around her butt. And guess it's hung up on the saddle, but I didn't realize that at the time. So when I get that free, there it goes. Now I can see she's still she's like, what am I supposed to do? Why? Okay, so I'm trying to get her to step forward. I'm just kind of shaking okay, now see she's trying to turn again. I'm correcting that. She's beginning to yield a little bit better to the outside pull. So that, I mean, she knows to go left and she knows to go right, but she has never had them both being used at one time. All right, look here. Here she goes. She's driving. She's on the rail. She's going forward. This is after a 45-minute session yesterday, and we've been working on this about 10 minutes already today. And see there, she tried to overturn again, go in her tight circle. But look how much easier it was corrected this time because she's learning. And the great thing about this, I started to tell you, was that she's trying so hard to do what I want her to do. This is the attitude I've been looking for since March. And I'm so thrilled to get this from her. That, okay, see, look, she's doing it. Very cool. Yep, keep going. Good girl. All right, this is awesome. So she's beginning to see what I want her to do. We're just gonna keep trying to go forward. Now eventually I'll ask her. I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. No, not here. I'm sorry I can't see this very well when I'm doing these voiceovers. So at the moment we're still trying to stay on the rail. And it's okay with me that she turned in right there, but I'm gently asking her to go back to the rail. Okay, we're making a turn. This is the first time I've asked her to reverse directions with the reins. She did really well. And she got a little confused right there. I'm going to try to go back to the rail. We're still going to the left now, though. And that's the first time she's ever been turned with the reins to change direction. So she's really learning to steer. Okay? Come on, Salty. Listen, there you go. Good girl. She's getting it. Oh, come on. There you go. Oops, too far. Too big a turn. I'm going to pull her back around, I believe, or I should be going to. See how she's all the way spun around, and that rope is all the way around her back end. And I'm pulling her, still pulling her, and now she's straightened back up. Okay, now you notice these ropes are all around her butt and around her legs. And okay, come on, let's go forward, honey. There you go. Come on, you can do it. Okay, and you'll also notice that I am standing right behind her. And this is just a matter of experience. I know she's not going to kick me. If you don't know that your horse is not going to kick you, don't do what I'm doing. Don't get back there. Go watch Monty Roberts' video on driving where he stands in the middle of the ring and has the reins across the horse's back so he doesn't get behind the horse like I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to try and pull her. If you're at all worried about that, I'm not worried about that with her because we're to the point that she's not going to do it. She's not thinking about it. She knows that I am the one who chases her, that is, at this point, I'm the one who is in charge of her. And she wouldn't think about kicking me. But I caution you. Don't do this unless you've had some real awareness that your horse's attitude is what it is. Now there she goes. She's really driving. She's getting it. She's really getting it. I think I'm going to try changing directions again with her here pretty soon. Yep, there we go. Other way. Good girl. Oh boy, I got a face full. A little gas there. Okay, there she goes. She's being good now. She's coming off the rail, and I'm asking her to go back and see how she's coming back on over there. Okay, here we go. Good girl. She's listening. Okay, so now right here, I pulled her off the rail myself. I'm going to try to straighten her across the middle, keep her going. And I'm going to try to suggest that we're going to go the other way. Kind of leaning her that way, and that worked very well. Give her a little hint, just a little touch on the reins that you're going to change directions. And that worked very nicely with her. And we're going to just keep on going here. This is such an improvement. Very nice, Salty. Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm working on, what I'm trying to do is get her to stop. And she's continuing to take steps forward. See, there she goes again. I'm trying to just asking her a little take and give. So now there we got the good stop. So this is the first time she's ever stopped from being pulled back on the reins, on both reins. So I'm giving her a treat. Again, treats with this horse have made the difference. They've turned the tide with her in a way that chasing didn't. And it's the first time in all the years I've been doing this that I've used treats But with her, it has really, really made the difference. Okay, now what I'm doing here is I'm getting ready to get started again, getting the driving reins up off the ground. We're going to try one more whoa. And you see I just wiggle the reins and she starts walking. She's going where I'm asking her. I'm pulling her into the center there. Trying to get her to straighten up a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to I'm asking her. Take and give, take and give. There, we got it really well. That was a good halt.